Hey guys, what is up? It's Jack Scott Lee, and this is your astrology podcast for the week beginning the 24th of August. And if this is your first time checking me out, I'd love it if you'd like, subscribe, and share my channel. This is your weekly forecast. I'm going to be guiding you through the cosmic weather of the week. So it's 24th of August, and we have the start of the week. We're going to be kicking off with the moon sitting in the area of the sky, which is ruled by Scorpio. So straight away, we're going to be feeling everything amplified times by 10. The moon rules things like our emotions, our feelings, how we express. Not so much communicate, that's Mercury, but how we feel, how we emote, and how we connect with other people. So traditionally, it is said that Scorpio is where the moon feels most uncomfortable. However, I feel like Scorpio, with it being water sign, the traditional adjectives which is ruled by Scorpio, things like feelings, emotions, all that sort of stuff. So if you imagine everything when the moon is in Scorpio is heightened. So our sensitivity, our intuition, our passion, our drive. So it can play out like people will be more sensitive as well. You might be feeling more sensitive yourself. It can be that people will be more susceptible for taking things the wrong way. Scorpio can be on the defense quite a lot, so just be aware of that moving forward from the start of the week. The energy starts on the weekend and it'll build up until it changes midweek. But yeah, this is very intense energy. As it hits through Scorpio, the first thing is, one of the major things it's going to do, the moon, is make an opposition to Uranus. This is gonna happen when it flies over around 10 degrees. So building up, as soon as it moves into Scorpio, it's gonna start building up to this opposition to Uranus where anything can happen. I feel like with this sort of energy in the air, it's very much to do with explosive energy where things can be misconstrued, because Scorpio is all about getting to the bottom of shit. It's probably one of the signs that is probably least trustworthy, because Scorpio is always the detective, and Scorpio is always trying to find the hidden meaning behind things because they feel everything so deeply. This will play as a collective to everybody, more especially obviously if you have planets in Scorpio, if you're Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, etc. And if you have planets around that 10-degree mark, you'll really feel this Uranus square opposition. I feel like there could be start of the week where there'll be shocks, lies, and secrets exposed. A lot of digging up the dirt. Scorpio is about transformation and change and upheaval and growth. So it could be a challenging start to the week where there might be some things in your life. Okay, so have a think about where Scorpio is in your chart as well. This is very key. For example, mine will be in the second house, I'm Libra rising. So there could be difficulty or tension or changes or upheaval or something where your focus is going to be needed attention on, where you're going to need to transform and change how you do things. There could be things revealed to you which weren't revealed before, but a lot of challenges and growth when you have Scorpio moon. So just bear that in mind. It's great for passion, great for sex, great for intimacy, because Scorpio is one of the intimate signs. It feels everything so deeply and passionately. It's ruled by Mars, ruled by Pluto. Mars is so strong right now in Aries as a home sign. So the moon is ruled by Mars right now because it'll be in Scorpio. So that Martian energy is very strong. Mars is like stationing right now. So it's going to be when Mars stations and starts going retrograde, it's closest to the sun, closer to the Earth, it's going to be really red, raw, hot, passionate, and being as strong as it can be. So we have that to deal with too. So you can use the energy in two ways. You can use it for good or for bad. So this can be a great time for really putting your energy into your passions. There could be some good news with Uranus. Uranus is not a malefic. It's not a benefic or a malefic, but it does give you, the push that you sometimes need to move things forward when it comes to areas of your life where there's transformation needed. Straight away at the start of the week as well, and this is the energy that's going to be building up and coming towards, and if I get time at the end of this video, I'll do sign by sign as well. But Mars and Saturn are going to be coming into one of its squares. So when we have a square aspect, it's all about challenge, all about change, all about making people uncomfortable. Mars rules the self, the ego, passion, drive, creativity, that go-getting drive. It's freedom. It does what the fuck it wants. Saturn is the opposite. Saturn's like, I don't think so. We need rules. We need regulations. We need order. We need structure. We don't need new shit. Everything's fine as it is. So we're gonna have these two energies playing out where Mars is gonna be like, fuck this. I want to do what the fuck I want right here, right now. I don't give a fuck about anybody else, and I love that energy. And Saturn is like, well, that's cute, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm laying down the law. Saturn is like the big cop of the universe. Saturn gives us restrictions, blockages. It likes to give us lessons. It's very karmic. So these two planets are both in their home signs. They're going head to head. They're going to be squaring. This is going to happen a few times. I think it's going to happen 3 times this year. In its transit, shall I say, because Mars is going to be stationary, it's going to be retrograde, it's going to go back forward again, and in 2021. So this square is going to happen a couple of times for us to revisit. So just bear that in mind. But this is about putting your action into work. So the things that you really want and achieve. I'm not saying they're going to be like super difficult, but it's not going to be a breeze. You are going to have to put some of the work in. Things aren't going to be handed to you. You really have to show up for yourself when Mars is making this square to Saturn. It's about knowing what you want and going after your dreams and goals and actually putting the work in needed to achieve success. The more you put in, the more you'll get out from things. There may be obstacles ahead. These are what I always call plot twists. So just because things don't always work out how you think they're going to work out, they're usually working out for the better. So we have Uranus and Taurus as well, like I'm going to talk about in a bit. This is going to be playing out for a good six years. I think it's already been in for a year now at least, maybe 2. No, it's about a year. So we're only 6 years of Uranus going through Taurus, which is a fixed home sign of Earth energy. So this is about big changes. So the best way to harness this energy of chaos and disorder is to go with the flow. This is about you can't control the outcome, but you can do your best to get the best results by going with the flow, opening your arms to receiving downloads and of abundance, and treat everything like it is a blessing in disguise and something where you can learn and grow from. This is about letting go of shit too. Mars square Saturn. Mars is about the new. Saturn's about the old. Where in your life can you let shit go? Where is it about you can move forward? Where is that you need to cut people off from? Mars rules literally cutting things off. Saturn's about, tradition. Yes, we have tradition. Yes, tradition is great. We need structure. We need some sort of order. But this is a great time to change and renew your plans as well, and think about what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it, and if it's of value to you or anybody else. This is about, on a bigger scale, this is about kickback. This is about the people taking the control back into their own lives, singularly, I can't say that, singularly, and as a collective too. So this is about fuck the system, changing old structures which are no longer serving us as humanity. And this is like, fuck the torpedo, damn the torpedoes, fuck the torpedoes. This is about growth, this is fight or flight, this is about taking action and making it count for you. Where is it you want to be going? You don't need anyone's permission to make your life amazing. Only you can do that. And this is about doing it. The sun's now moving to Virgo, so we have this Virgo energy, which I think is great, because it's all very well having these like grandiose, amazing ideas, but Virgo actually puts them into action and puts them into order. This is about restructuring your life. So find out where Virgo is in your chart. Do you have any mercurial energy? Where is Virgo sitting in your natal chart? That's where you want to be working with the energy. This is about making the list, doing the things, organising. Also as well, this is about knowing your strengths and weaknesses and where it is that you want to be working on. This is not about attacking yourself and attacking others, where you are constantly downplaying or putting yourself down or playing small. This is not about that. This is about harnessing your strengths, harnessing your strengths, working on the things that you're not so confident at just yet, and achieving amazing results. This is a great time for kickstarting your health, kickstarting your fitness, putting some sort of fitness regime into play, looking after your body, putting your health as a priority as well. That's Virgo energy. Virgo naturally rules the sick place, which is sure to do with your health. This is about your day-to-day life as well. This is about getting order and some priority and putting yourself and your needs first into perspective when we have this sixth house sun energy. Beware of obsessive compulsiveness, and Virgo and Mercury can be one of the energies where we can be a bit OCD about things. We can be super critical of ourselves and others. So just bear that in mind, that we don't have to be perfect. Things don't have to be perfect. We're here to live, learn, and all that good stuff. There's no such thing as perfection. Everyone is doing I always say everyone is always doing the best that they can at any given time with the tools that they have. Mercury's also moving into Virgo, so like we talked about in my previous videos, this is great for communication. This is great for people understanding what it is that you want to say, getting your message across. This is about movement. This is about getting closer with one another when it comes to our relationships. This is about talking, texting, emailing, sharing information, gaining information, knowledge, study, learning, growth. All this sort of stuff is going to be really kind of like highlighted now, having all this Virgo energy moving into the skies. Moving forward, the moon is going to be sextile in Pluto too, so this is going to be, again, adding to this urge for passion, freedom, intimacy, obsession as well. So we could be even like obsessing about things, people, situations, making things bigger than they are maybe. This could be like you literally obsessing over a loved one or a new love. So just bear that in mind, yeah, healthy obsession. So we're moving on to Tuesday. Didn't I say that? Yeah, so before I move on, Monday is ruled by the moon. Some big moon energy. The moon is key on Mondays. We've just come out of a new moon phase, so the moon is now becoming visible. So it's a brilliant time to start new things. You can honour the moon, drinking moon water, wearing white, wearing silver, moonstone, all that good stuff. And on Tuesday, we have Mars and Jupiter. Sorry, we do not have Mars. We have Mars ruling Tuesday. So this is a fabulous time to wear red, eat red foods, do sports, be active, put yourself first, going forward and speaking your truth, doing things with passion, all that Martian good stuff. We have Jupiter making an opposition to Venus. This is going to be at 17 degrees, which is the Leo degree. This is all about being seen, getting yourself out there, doing things for you, having the best of everything. Leo rules things like gold, stardom, fame, being centre stage. So if you can imagine, we have Jupiter, which is a benefic planet, so is Venus. Benefic means like to bless you with good stuff. Sometimes it can like overdo shit too. Jupiter's like a magnifying glass where it kind of blows everything up. So imagine Jupiter and Venus, which is all about love, beauty, having the best of everything, sometimes you can have too much of a good thing too. So just bear that in mind when these two planets go head to head. It is brilliant for things like money, wealth, prosperity, good luck, good fortune, because Jupiter does rule good luck and good fortune. Venus rules love and money. So these two are going to make an opposition for a while now. So this energy is going to be leading up, anticipating too. This is fabulous for social interaction, pleasure. This is more. You're going to be feeling bougie as fuck, wearing your best things, feeling gorgeous. This could be to do with excess, drinking too much, eating too much, getting high. So bear that in mind. This is fabulous for manifesting. This is fabulous for practicing gratitude. This is about instant gratification. You want nice shit. You want nice food. You want all the good sex, all the hot guys, all the beautiful girls. This is about money becoming available to you as well. This is good luck. I mean, Venus in Cancer, Venus loves being in Cancer. This is about expressing ourselves emotively when it comes to love, relationships, emotions. Jupiter doesn't do amazing in Capricorn. However, Jupiter in Capricorn is about stability as well. This is about actually the blessings that you are going to be receiving are going to be long lasting, because Capricorn is all about strong, firm foundations. And Jupiter traveling backwards still at the moment in retrograde. This is about missed opportunities. So maybe things from the past coming back to you where you might have missed something, or there could be old situations where there are money to be made, old people, old situations, old work, old maybe even things like checking like old accounts and things like that, going over your old letters or your bank statements to see where money can become available to you. And so on the evening, Uranus is going to make a sextile to Mercury as well. This energy is going to be going on for the whole week. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. They both rule communication. It's an amazing time for blessings when it comes to things like movement, travel, getting out and about, vehicles, communication. If you're expecting important documents, this is an amazing time for that. They'll come through quickly. If you think about, Uranus is the sign of the genius, Mercury rules the mind. This is flashes of inspiration. The sextile aspect is an aspect of positivity. I mean, it can sometimes make you a bit lazy too, but both Uranus and both Mercury rule movement. They both rule communication. So this is fabulous for like if you're thinking about purchasing technology, gadgets, conflict resolution, communication, doing those business meetings, Zoom calls, setting up a new online course, making that available. This is about amazing ideas, brainwaves, downloads, flashes of inspiration. I myself have already started to receive these myself when it comes to things like work and career. So bear that in mind. If you think of something like an amazing brainwave or a solution to a problem, write it down, because there's so much there's energy going around that you may forget it. Especially because the moon will be moving into Sagittarius. This is about getting shit done. Sagittarius is always go, 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 get things done. It likes to tell people how it is, when it is, whatever, without thinking. Sagittarius is very much act now, speak now, think later, or don't think at all. So we can easily offend when Sagittarius is a moon is around, because we have no filter. I love Sagittarius, literally. Sagittarius sextiles my sun, it sextiles my ascendant. I have big love for Sagittarius, but they do have foot in mouth syndrome, and they just put their foot in it all the time. They say exactly what they think without giving a fuck to anything else. So bear that in mind. But this is fabulous energy for studying, for learning, for good luck and abundance. You're going to be feeling a lot more positive. You're going to be getting things done. You're going to be feeling jovial. You're going to be seeing everything with the glass half full. Ultimately, this is about you wanting to go on an adventure. This is about believing in yourself. Thinking about the bigger picture, where is you want to be, where is you want to be going, and getting there, and how you're going to get there as well. You're going to be very, very kind of like positive orientated, doing your affirmation, doing your vision board, and visualizing the best outcome and receiving it too. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of luck and good fortune. It's opposing Venus, like I just said. So bear that in mind when it comes to affirming your goals, dreams, and desires, because it's a very fruitful time right now for you to achieve them. And when the moon is in Sagittarius, we can be very much prone to seeing only the good stuff too, though. So bear that in mind. You might be going into things a bit blind. However, if your intentions are pure and you have positive expectations, expect positive results. There'll be loads of aha moments coming forward for you. Loads of flashes of inspiration, like I said before. There can be synchronicities, 111s, feathers, angel numbers, music, and repetition. All that good shit happens around Sagittarius moon. So remember that. I always feel like when we have Sagittarius moon as well, people are a lot more funnier, more jokey, more playful. That's Sagittarius energy anyway. Okay, so moving forward on the 26th, we have, it's Wednesday. So Wednesday the 26th, this is the day we want Mercury, all about communication. So Mercury, the planet of communication, rules Wednesdays. So this is all about getting your voice out there, movement, out and about. The moon is going to be making a square to Mercury. So even though this is the planet of communication, this could be affecting us where we may be in the midst of conflict. Like I said before, the moon is in Sag. You may just say what you think and not give a fuck about anyone's feelings too. And it's going to happen to you as well, where there might be some miscommunication, misconstrued words. So just be very clear, and also have a think about why you want to say things as opposed to just saying it. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? This is the main thing about that, really. This is about travel plans may not go as we planned. With this square, this could be actually giving us the kick up the bum to get our plans into motion. The square is about action too. So not only does it can bring a challenge, it can also spark a fire in the belly where we can actually go from being stagnant to being, oh, you know what, I want to get the ball rolling. I want to make movements. I want to make plans. I want to get shit done. And Mercury also rules young people too. So with this kind of square to the moon, we may be feeling more youthful, joyful, getting out and about there. There may be problems with young people when it comes to friends and family. Yeah, because Mercury does rule. I always feel like Mercury rules youth too. So just bear that in mind, where we could come up with problems when it comes to younger members of the family, cousins, younger siblings as well. And so when we moving on forward on the 27th on Thursday is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of luck, positivity, abundance. So this is all about being like OTT, extra as fuck. Wearing things like, I always feel like, even though I don't think it's traditional, but for me, I always associate purple with Jupiter, even though orange is Jupiter colour. But I always feel like Jupiter is more of a purple royal colour for me, and I always wear that anyway when it comes to Jupiterian energy. The moon's going to be conjunct the south node, making opposition to the north node. So the moon's actually going to be moving into Capricorn as well later on in the day. However, before it does that, it's going to be going over old ground too. So the moon is going to be going over the south node. So when it goes over the south node, it's going to be having us thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, our old structures, our old ways, our old habits, our old dreams, hidden talents as well. It's going to make an opposition to the north node too. This is about deciding, you know, do you want to be stuck in the past doing the same old shit? If you, that's fine, you know, it's not everyone's life purpose to be transformative and make changes. If you're happy with your life, so be it. But with this opposition to the north node is about your future, your goals, your desires, your life purpose, why you're here. So with the moon energy making this aspect where it's making an opposition and a conjunction, and this happens once a month, it's not like a new phenomenon, it happens all the time, but the focus will be on, while it's happening, is where is it you want to be going in your life? Are you doing the things? Are you making the steps to achieve your goals, dreams and desires? And then as it passes through that, it's going to be going into Capricorn, which will be my lunar return of my cat moon. So I love cat moon because I am cat moon. Yeah, cat moon can be very. People say cat moon can be cold, but I don't think it's cold. Like, we kind of don't want to cry with you when you have problems. We want to just solve them and move forward and get on with it. So we're like, okay, this is what you're going through. How can we fix this and move forward? How can we make it into money-making opportunity? Capricorn like to stack the cash. They're very matter of fact. They're very dry. They're very master of facts. They kind of have no filter, but people think that with Capricorn moon, I find that people think that we're being really funny when we're not, we're being serious. Probably because they can't really take what we're saying, like, because we're like, God, can you really be that rude or honest? So Capricorn moon doesn't really act from a place of emotion. However, Capricorn is very spiritual. It is the sea goat after all. People don't know that about Capricorn. People think Capricorn's just an earth sign, whatever. Yeah, Capricorn moon can be grounded, it can be strength, it can be all of the things of stability, but it's also one of the most spiritual signs too. So when we have this cat moon energy, this is like the focus is gonna be not so much on home life, but more so on your career, your respect, your reputation, your how you are seen in the world. This is all what Capricorn is concerned about. Because it actually rules the 10th house too, so it's all 10th house energy, where 10th house rules your career. It does rule family too. The 10th house does rule family lineage as well. So we are family orientated, but more so it's kind of like I'm doing the things to stack the cash so we can be a family. I'm bringing this to the table so we can pay the bills, this, that and the other. And this is where Capricorn energy comes into place. So when the moon's in Cap, it's awesome. This is all about how can I stack the cash, where can I put my energy into being like of value, and what am I doing which is of value. So when the moon goes through, when the moon's going through Cap at the moment, because we have all this hella fuckery in Capricorn, such as Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, it's gonna be dancing around all this energy as it flies through. It does this every month while the planets are in Capricorn. So Capricorn moon is going to be quite intense because it's going to go over Pluto. We'll go over Jupiter first, but we'll be feeling very jovial, fun, positive, abundant. And then it'll hit Saturn and Pluto, where it's going to be like, yeah, I do feel all these things, but at the same time, I need stability, I need to change, I want to grow as a person, I want to expand, I want to be doing things differently, and I'm feeling like I'm changing too, like the old me just needs to shed its skin so I can move forward into bigger and better things as well. It's going to be making a square to Chiron too. This is more on the 28th, where with the square to Chiron, this is about having conversations about healing, about old wounds resurfacing. Are we doing the work of forgiveness? Are we healing ourselves and others? Neptune is going to be making a trine to Venus as well, so there's going to be a lot of illusion around when it comes to matters of the heart. We might be seeing things with rose-tinted glasses. This would be a good time for manifestation though, dream work, breath work, meditation, visualizations. The moon is going to be trining Uranus as well. So when the moon trines Uranus, this can be having acting erratically, other people acting erratically. This could be shocks, flashes of like shocking news coming our way as well. But Neptune trine Venus, I do like this aspect. It's all about being loved up, seeing the best of people, seeing the best in yourself, attracting love. This could be like unrequited love. This could be love that is hidden, love with no boundaries. This could be like romance. This is like escapism as well, whatever forms they may be, healthy and unhealthy escapism. So just bear that in mind. And this is going to be dancing around the 28th. And then moving forward to the 29th, we have the moon conjunct Jupiter. So on the 29th, when the moon is going to be conjunct Jupiter, we're going to be feeling extra as fuck. Let me just write the date down for this. Extra as fuck on the 29th. And the moon's conjunct Jupiter. It's going to be making a trine to Mercury too. So we're going to be feeling extra as fuck. We're going to be being really fun. There's going to be a lot of luck and abundance in the air as well, because Jupiter rules luck, abundance, joyfulness. So when the moon passes through, this is going to be having this feeling really kind of positive, like I said to you before. But as it goes through Saturn, it's going to be making us feel a bit more restrictive, a bit more putting boundaries into place too. So yeah, I want to have fun, I want to have a good time, but at the same time I need to get shit done too. So let's have fun, but can I also stack cash as well, and can I get my shit done and get my priorities right too. And then we have Venus. Let me just write these timestamps down. We have Venus. So I'm going to timestamp the video later when you come back to watching it. Venus is going to be opposing Pluto, OMG. So Venus and Pluto making opposition. This is about obsession. This is about lust, love, intimacy. This is about wanting to be close to people. This is about abundance too. Venus and Pluto makes big money as well. If you have this in your natal chart, this is about making big cash too. So there could be big stacks of money coming your way as well. This is about falling in love. This is about hot sex. This is about mad, passionate, intense relationships. This could be stalkerish behaviour, so bear that in mind. This could manifest in like anger, obsession, arguments, abuse as well. So this can be this is very intense energy. Pluto is very intense energy on its own. When you bring Venus into it, Venus rules things like money, it rules things like love, abundance, wealth, romance, relationships. So when these two come together, this can be either really heavy, intense love or hate. And then on the 30th, we have the moon is going to be moving into Aquarius. I love Aquarius energy. I have a stellium of Aquarian planets. Aquarius, Sun, Venus and Mercury. So when we have the moon in Aquarius, everyone's going to be acting hella fucking mad. Conspiracy theories are awry, the aliens are landing, everyone's gonna be wearing mad ass things, being unique, honouring their uniqueness, playing it big, not small, honouring your individuality. I always feel like Aquarius moon is like the peacock of the moons because it's like so bright and it doesn't look to anybody else, it doesn't give a fuck if they're it's like James Dean, like Rebel Without a Cause. This is the Aquarius moon. Aquarius is the rebel of the zodiac. When the moon's in Aquarius, people just do and say whatever the fuck they want. They like to fight for the underdog. They like to fight for the causes. Aquarius is about big groups, social interaction. This is about getting out there with your friends, joining new groups, joining new circles. This is about talking, communicating, genius ideas, creativity, passion. This is about doing all the things that you love. This is about being in touch with circles and societies, all that good stuff. Aquarius is unique, Aquarius is individual, there's never two Aquarians the same. This is about honouring your own individuality. Where does Aquarius run your chart, for example? And this is where the focus is going to be on, where you can be your most authentic self. By being your most authentic self is where you will shine the most and you will attract the more kind of energy into your life as well. Alright, so let's move on and let's do some, shall we do sign by sign when it comes to Mars square Capricorn? I might briefly just do this. Or should I do it on a separate video? I might just do it on this video at the timestamps on. Okay, so if you're Aries, Mars in the first house, squaring your 10th house. So your first house rules you, your body, your face, your persona, how you come across. And your 10th house is work and career and finances as well. So this could be some problems or challenges coming up with your work life, Aries, where, let me just timestamp you, where there could be obstacles and challenges coming to do with your work and your career. So standing out, doing your own thing. There could be change of career for you. There could be conflicts when it comes to work and career as well. Taurus, okay, Taurus. If you are a Taurus, Sun, Rising and Moon, Mars is in your 12th house, the house of the mind, the house of the hidden house, making a square to the 9th house. Your beliefs and values are changing. You're going to be having like a conflict when it comes to your inner world and your outer world, your thoughts, dreams and desires, and your outer experience, where what you once believed to be true may not be what you believe now. So it's in a battle of like your inner mind and your outer world, and trying to get a balance with that, where you once believed things, you know, which you thought were true may not be anymore. And this could be this could also be having restrictions when it comes to movement, where you might have travel plans cancel. You may have obstacles when it comes to education and when it comes to courses, careers, and legal battles and legalities as well. And just bear in mind that with Mars going retrograde, anything started now. So if you start a war now, you are going to lose. So wait till 2021 at least if you're going to start a battle. Okay, so Gemini. If you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, Mars is going to be making a square in your 11th and 8th house. It's going to be all to your money houses, where shared finances are going to be coming into play. There could be challenges or obstacles when it comes to your finances in regards to others. This could be tied in with your dreams, goals and desires and your future plans. So I don't know if there's going to be shared or joint finances. There could be money coming into fruition for you as well when it comes to banks, loans, grants, things like wills, money owed to you, or you could have surprise bills come out to you, or there can be some sort of challenges or obstacles or lessons to be learned when it comes to achieving your goals, dreams and desires. Especially when it's tied in with other people, because the 8th house is to do with other people. So the challenges are going to be arising when it comes to getting a balance between what you want and what they want. Okay, so if you're Cancer Sun, Moon or Risings, your 10th and 7th house is going to be relationships to do with your work life and work life balance when it comes to relationships. Are you spending too much time at work? Are you spending too much time with your relationship but not enough time with one or the other? There needs to be a balance where your work life and your home life, especially when it comes to love and romance, needs to be more in alignment and more balanced. Some of you could be falling in love at work, some of you could be falling out of love at work, some of you could be not coming across too great when it comes to work as well in your work relationships, where there could be conflict, there could be battles when it comes to your public persona, how you're perceived by others. And if you're a Leo, so Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising is your 9th and 6th house. So this can be all to do with your values, and this could be all to do with your day-to-day life actually, and your health and your karma, and it could be to do with your open enemies in the 6th house. So Saturn, planet of karma, is sitting in your 6th. It's making a square to your 9th house as well. So this could be standing up for what you believe in, your values when it comes to conflicts that you have with other people. It could be that you'll come up with conflicts or come into conflict by standing up for what you believe in and what others believe in. There could be a conflict there, and just know that it's not your job to make everybody happy. You are not a Kinder Egg. You can't make everyone happy. It's not your job to, and it's also not your job to change other people's opinions. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, as are you. And let sleeping dogs lie. Alrighty, if you're Virgo, so Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising, your 8th and 5th house. It's all to do with fun, all to do with sex, all to do with. Alright, so Virgo, your 5th house, Saturn's been dancing around your 5th house, probably blocking your fun a lot. Mars in your 8th house too as well now, also causing problems with your sex life too. So this is your 8th and 5th house. So this could be like challenges when it comes to love and relationships and sex. Trying to strike a balance when it comes to your lovers, your love life, your wants and needs and desires. Making sure that your wants and needs and desires are being met as well as your lovers. If you're single, this could be to do with actually getting what you want when it comes to love and sex and relationships. This is really luck and money as well. This could be like having to be a bit more creative when it comes to making money and overcoming obstacles when it comes to using your talents to coax money out of others. Alright, so if you are a Libra rising, Sun or Moon, this is your 7th and 4th house. This is going to be your relationship house, your home house, your relationship with your parents, your family, doing what you want to be doing and doing what they want to be doing. There could be like an obstacles here when it comes to trying to make a balance when it comes to family life and your own life, your love life and your home life. This could be like you coming into some sort of obstacle when it comes to, or even igniting passion when it comes to your love life. I'm Libra rising, so I know myself with Mars going through 7th house. This is making my sex life lit. Because it's been because it's been fucking dry as fuck with the I'm not gonna say it, with the 2020 pause, where Saturn has been fucking up my 4th house. But I am blessed that I have Libra, Saturn, exaltation. Some of you may do, some of you may not. Saturn is in the 4th house, so we're bringing a lot of karmic lessons when it comes to our family life, a lot of forgiveness. And this is going to be making an aspect of a square to the 7th house where there's healing going to be involved regarding your parents and family. And the more you can heal these key relationships when it comes to your parents, it's going to bless you when it comes to your other relationships with your love life. Okay, Scorpio rising and sun and moon, your 6th and 3rd house. This can be a relationship with your relationship when it comes to your siblings, when it comes to your friends, when it comes to your aunts and uncles. This is like healing to do with those sort of relationships. This is about movement regarding your work life, your health, making plans when it comes to ignoring old health problems and actually do something about it. This could be having you blockages where actually you may be unable to do things because of your health, because there might be health things that you ignored. This is about karmic lessons being paid off so you can actually move forward in your hopes, dreams and desires. This is about burning the bridges or mending the bridges when it comes to sibling relationships, friendships. This is about communicating what you want, need and desire when it comes to your work life as well. And if you are Sagittarius sun, moon and rising, this is your 5th and 2nd house. This is about making money in your This is about using your skills to make money. This is about, are you actually using your skills to your full ability? Are you stacking the cash, or are you just spending it? Sagittarius loves to spend, loves to have a good time. So, the fifth house is all to do with fun. The fifth house is all to do with having a great time. You got Mars going for your fifth house. Capricorn, your second house. This is about, yes, have your fun, have a good time, but also save for a rainy day. Sagittarius, I know you hate doing that, but this is the advice from the universe. Okay, so if you're a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is your fourth and first house. So this is going to be all to do with your home life and you. So this is about getting a balance when it comes to what you want and what others want. Are you honouring yourself as well as others? This could be to do with spending more time at home, spending more time with your family, being more nurturing. I know Capricorns hate doing that. I'm Capricorn Moon. I know what you're going through. This is about spending more time with your loved ones, being more emotive, and not being all about the work. This could be about challenges when it comes to doing what you want more, actually, because it could be that your fourth house, your family, your the people that you call your home, may be demanding too much from you, where you can't actually express yourself and do what it is that you fucking want to do as well. So sometimes it's about saying no and actually putting the boundaries in place, even with your loved ones. You can't give them an empty cup. Okay, so Aquarius, your third house. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, your third house and your 12th house. This is about communication when it comes to the mind, your inner being, your inner world. This is about expressing your emotions, expressing your feelings. I know Aquarius hates to do that. Expressing your feelings. This is about creativity. This is about, you might have been feeling a bit blocked, actually, when it comes to creativity, where you're thinking, oh God, I just have no oomph in me, or I'm just not feeling it, or I have no muse. You know, so this is about really thinking out of the box when it comes to being creative, Aquarius. This is about honouring your 12th house energy. This is about going within, lighting those candles, doing the sage, using your tarot, using your dream work, doing the affirmations, and using that in your day-to-day life as well. Because the third house is about your local areas, this is about your surroundings, this is about connecting with your friends and family, this is about your sibling relationships. Maybe there might be tension with your siblings, tension with friends as well, tension with people that you call your home too. Okay, so Pisces. If you are a Pisces rising, Sun or Moon, this is going to be your second and 11th house. This is about your gains, your goals, your big dreams and desires. This is about stacking your cash. This is about achieving your dreams, achieving your goals, achieving everything that you want to do, but it hasn't come easy. It hasn't been handed to you on a plate. There have been obstacles. There has been challenges. But ultimately, this is about rolling with the punches, being flexible and going after what you want. Yes, there are going to be things in the way. Things don't always work out how you expect them, or things always do work out for you, but they always work out in a way that you can't even fathom yet. You don't need to know all the answers all of the fucking time. Just know that things are always working out for you at the highest, best way. And if they aren't working out for you how you think, then it isn't the end yet. Sometimes the biggest blocks to our abundance are ourselves. And because we are so invested in our 11th house goals, dreams and desires, we can be our own worst enemy, where we aren't allowing ourselves to receive joy and abundance because we're simply too busy caught up on the how, why, when and reality. So sometimes it's best to step out of the way and allow the universe to do the fucking work, because it always knows best for us. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video. It's a bit longer than I expected, as always. I'd love it if you'd like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you in my next video.